I've always been a big fan of the Moka, the Bialetti brand one. I'm sure there's other brands there, but I've always enjoyed the coffee that this produces. Now, in the first episode of Life Lessons with Ivan, which might be a weekly thing, I'll show you how I make coffee in this. So first of all, you want to keep it nice and clean, and you just want to make sure that this pressure valve is actually moving around, which is great. Then what I do is I put in water, already warm water, because I can't be bothered waiting, just below the valve. And there you can kind of see in there, it is just below the valve. That's a pressure valve, by the way. Then we chuck in the hopper, or whatever you want to call it, but you want to make sure the water is fully out, so there's no little pools of water. And then finally, I chuck in a bit of grounded coffee. Now, this coffee is actually pretty good. It's from Lidl. It's the best tasting one. And this version is a 6-cup one, so you don't want to fill it up full of coffee, or you'll be literally jumping off the walls. So what I'm going to do is probably fill it up half, or about 20 grams. I did actually research it, and apparently 2 shots is 20 grams of coffee, but let me just chuck in an extra one for good luck, because I've got a bit of video editing to do after this. And then what you want to do is screw this on. Now be careful, if you're putting in hot water in there, this is going to be hot. So it's like, ouch, 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 ow, 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 ow. And then what you want to do is turn on the stove. And then what I do is I chuck the Moka on there. I like to open it up, and once it starts bubbling, you want to turn it off. Now, normally they say set this to medium, low to medium temperature. The thing is though, I want coffee now. So I just set it to high, and because the water in there, in the reservoir, is hot, it should be relatively quick. Now I'm going to edit everything out, so the next thing you see is bubbling coffee. So now it's finally coming through. And most of the time it's not going to spurt, but you can drop that down, this little lid. But I like to keep it up so I can actually see it and hear it, because sometimes you may not hear it and it'll just keep burning and it's full. And you only know that it's burning because all the water's out of there. And there we go. Coffee is done. Turn it off. And you always want to give it a few moments to kind of settle down. Let's take it off the hot plate, because that hot plate is still hot. And you just want to let it settle for a bit. And then just add it to your cup, and if you want, add a bit of extra hot water just to give yourself more coffee. Once it's all complete, you should have a nice cup of coffee. Bottoms up. It's a bit hot, but totally worth it.